Minnesota means land of sky-reflecting waters. It's just such a great place to bring your family and to relax and get out into nature. We just love it here. The area we're at is called the Iron Range. In the summer here, we fish a lot. I mean, land of 10,000 lakes, right? And one of our favorites is to catch walleye. They're the best tasting fish I've ever had. The boys really love it. It's a great feast. Then there's all these hiking trails. There's a lookout mountain that you can go up on and see some of the overlooks in the area. In the winter, we have a lot of really fun things to do. You have your ice fishing, your ice skating. Hockey is huge around here. We have the Hockey Hall of Fame and the world's largest hockey stick, snowshoeing, snowboarding and skiing, and then curling. The people here are very unique. A lot of them were immigrants that came to the area and did the mining right around the turn of the century. There's small communities all over the place, and they have little festivals that gives the area a really Scandinavian feel. Some of the music in the area is a little different. Polka's really a lot of fun. You have this kind of upbeat music, kind of boom, boom, boom. Some of the must-try foods in this area are sauerkraut, Polishes, and then porchetta. You can only find porchetta here. It's like nowhere else in the entire world. While you're here, you really gotta try a pasty. It's kind of like a meat pie, and what they would do is they'd actually take these things and they'd cook them. They'd put them in the miner's boots, and he would carry them to work in that pair of boots. They're not served in boots anymore, so you don't have to worry about that. You can get pasties at Betty's Pies. And while you're there, you really should try out that milkshake that's made out of an entire pie. They take it and they blend it up and put it in this milkshake. It's amazing.
Minneapolis is a very creative place. We've got a lot of different arts districts. Uptown Art District, where the Minneapolis Institute of Art is, the Walker Art Center is there, which is where the Sculpture Garden is. Towards Northeast, there's a lot of little smaller galleries that have more local artists and musicians and all sorts of murals. We've got a lot of microbreweries around Northeast. There's Prize Brewery, which is one of the only places in America that you can actually go feather bowling. You should definitely check it out. There's also a ton of really interesting small businesses here in Minneapolis that I guarantee you won't find anywhere else. There's Memory Lanes, which is a bowling alley that actually has concerts like right above the lanes. There's Galactic Pizza that you have to order, have them delivered to you because they deliver in superhero costumes. And then, of course, there's Betty Dangers, where they have a rotating patio and all sorts of things to see. There's a ton of food and drink around Minneapolis. The Bachelor Farmer, it's this really cool restaurant that sources everything locally, but they like to create more modern dishes with old Scandinavian influences. There's actually this really cool little speakeasy bar called Volstad's Emporium. You actually have to go through an alleyway and find the light to get to the speakeasy.
Walking down Duluth, you're gonna see a lot of friendly faces. There's always something going on. Live music, performing arts. We have a lot of special dinners with restaurants and farmer collaborations. We love seeing new people and welcoming them to our city and showing off how awesome it is to be here. We love to collaborate in Duluth. My favorite one right now is Duluth Coffee Company and Bent Pedal Brewing. Collaborated with local ingredients, and they made a cold press beer, and it is really good. The reason we have so many distilleries and breweries in town is because we're on the western point of Lake Superior, which is the biggest and best of all the Great Lakes. So we have the best fresh water, and that makes the best beer and spirits. The lake's good for basically anything you want to do. Anything you can do on land, we try to do on water. Quirky Minnesota thing is our hot dish. My favorite version of a hot dish is actually tachos from the food truck The Rambler. It's nachos and tater tots mixed together to make this really delicious cheesy dish. It's amazing, you should try it. We love to get outdoors in the winter at the Duluth Winter Village. It's a weekend full of beer and bonfires, barnyard animals, and shopping locally. We love live music in Duluth. You'll hear everything from folk to rock. Bob Dylan was born here after all. There are a lot of cool venues in town. Red Herring has a show every night. The Clyde, and then Bayfront is an outdoor music festival that's right on the water. If you can only pick one spot, my personal favorite is Sir Ben. They have a piano, so there's always somebody willing to play a song with you or for you. Jam sessions usually break out before then, and it's definitely the most chill place in town to listen to music and have a beer.